Hello my friends and welcome back. In this video we'll learn about the methods in Java. A method is a block of code that performs a specific task. Suppose you need to create a program that creates a circle and color it. You can create two methods to solve this problem. A method to draw the circle and a method to color the circle. Dividing a complex problem into smaller chunks makes your program easy to understand and reusable. In Java, there are two types of methods. User-defined methods. You can create your own methods based on our requirements, and this is what we're gonna learn. The standard library methods, these are built-in methods in Java that are available to use, and we used a method before called length in the string library. Now let's move to declare and create a Java method. The syntax to declare a method is return type, method name, and curly braces, and here we put the method body. The return type, it specifies what type of value a method returns. For example, if a method has an int return type, then it returns an integer value. If the method doesn't return a value, its return type is void. The method name, it's an identifier ID that is used to refer to this particular method in the program. Method body, it includes the programming statements that are used to perform some tasks. The method body is enclosed inside the curly braces. And you can notice that after the method name, we place the parentheses. And this is how we create the method. Remember, this is the simple syntax of method declaration. Now, let's take an example for creating and declaring a Java method. I'll comment this, and I want from you to write all these notes because these are very important notes in order to understand the syntax and to remember them later on when you review them. I'll start by creating a void, which is the return type keyword. Say hello. This is the method name followed by the parentheses, and I'll start with the curly braces. And here I'll place the method body. I'll place this method outside the main method in order to prevent any error. Okay, so this is the main method. The end of this main method is here. I created this method, say hello, outside the main method. Again, this is the return type void. Method name is say hello, and these are the parentheses, and these are the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, we specify the block of code that this method will perform when it's called. System.out.println hello from the method. We created this method. Now we need to call it in the main method. So whenever you want to call the method, and you can see, notice that the name of this method is in gray. And if you hover this mouse cursor, Android Studio will tell you method say hello is never used. So you didn't call say hello method in any of your codes. In order to trigger the method, you need to name it and specify it again, say hello method, and like this. Here we need to add some identifiers, and we have this error. I'll make it as static. Later on, we'll talk about the static and non-static variables and methods in Java. But till now, focus with me. This is the data type and the returning type. The say hello, the name of the method, the body of the method, and this is how we call the method. We specify it. We specify its name and followed by the parentheses. Let's run our program and see. And here we go. This is the message from the method. So the program runs the main method called the say hello method. Say hello will execute this line. So this method has only one thing to execute, is to print out a message hello from the method in the output.